ECR Engines is a high-performance engine production and research development company located on the Richard Childress Racing complex in Welcome, North Carolina. We produce over 600 engines a year for teams such as Richard Childress Racing, Germain Racing, and JTG Doherty, and others. We also provide all of the Chevrolet Corvette engines for the Daytona Prototype class in the United Sports Car Championship Series. In racing, we're constantly pushing the limits to gain a competitive edge over our competition. In doing that, oftentimes there's an inversely proportional relationship between engine power, horsepower, and reliability. So when the time came for us to invest in measurement technology and analytical technology, we looked no further than Zeiss as the means to this end. We are measuring and inspecting 300 to 400 parts per week. On our OInspec 543, we're using that for a lot of our smaller components. The benefit there is that we've got tactile, optic, and white light sensor to be used all within the same part program even. We're using Calypso 2015 with PyWeb reporting. Very excited about that. I've personally used several different CMM software packages in the past, and by far Calypso is the most user-friendly software that we've used. We have our SurfCom necks that we're using to measure very fine finishes. A lot of our components are super finished that we require a very accurate and precise instrument to be able to measure those surfaces. We're also using the SurfCom necks for contour measurements and geometry of various components. RONCOM next we are using to measure components such as valves and pistons. The thing we like about RONCOM the most is the CNC leveling and centering. It improves gauge R&R, we've found significantly, and is a very efficient form measurement. Our EVO MA25 scanning electron microscope is primarily used for failure analysis and materials research. It's equipped with an energy dispersive X-ray EDX system for chemical analysis. We're using that with Smart PI for automated particle analysis of cleanliness of some of our engine components and oils. We are also using correlative microscopy between our Discovery V20 stereo microscope and the EVO. So we identify regions of interest, low mag on the Discovery V20, and then we can further analyze those regions of interest in the MA25. The SmartProof 5 is a new confocal microscope recently released by Zeiss, and we're very excited to be able to use it. It's used primarily for 3D surface finish and texture analysis. We found very good correlation between it and our SurfCom necks for surface finish. We like to use the non-contact analysis on the SmartProof for softer materials that would easily scratch with a diamond tip stylus on the SurfCom next. Smart Zoom 5 is our new digital microscope we are using for routine imaging and analysis. It's got a measurement function. We're using magnification in the range of about 4x to about 600 or 700x. Depending on the application. You can also set up jobs with the Smart Zoom. So for routine analysis and measurements, the operator just simply sets a job up. It has an intuitive workflow where it records all of the steps of that. It's then saved for the subsequent parts that are measured. The other big advantage that we found with the Smart Zoom 5 is the anti-glare function. A lot of our components are very super finished reflective surfaces. Imaging is always a challenge with light microscopes with such parts. The anti-glare function removes most of that glare, a lot of that glare, and gives us really sharp images in most cases. The Discovery V20's stereo microscope we use on a daily basis for routine inspection. It's got magnification capability from 4x to 500x roughly. It's got a motorized stage in X and Y. We are using that for mosaics where we have a larger field of view magnified on a component, for example. It also has Z-stack capability where we can increase our depth of field at higher magnification. Which is a challenge with traditional stereo microscopes. Our experience has been great from the very beginning with these Zeiss instruments that we have. We've definitely seen an improvement with repeatability of the measurement systems, analytical capability with the microscopy systems. All of the systems combined have definitely translated to better success on the racetrack for us. The two best things about our experience with Zeiss have been the quality and dependability of the tools that we have and the level of service and support that we've received. It's been far past our expectations. Both of those things have translated to a competitive advantage for us on the racetrack.